computer doesn't seem to be working. I'll show you a screen cap. It shows two of me, which is very strange. I'm BlackPhillip. I didn't do anything special with my hair or my looks today. I don't always care about that. Besides, we're sort of switching in a very rapid way. So, I suppose I should tell you about myself. I'm not sure what of myself is interesting enough to talk about to outsiders because I would say I'm very much an insider in many ways. I do come out when I feel there is someone on the outside who is important to reach in a way that it can't be reached by my headmates, as they say, my little inside family. There are some people on the outside, though, that I do try to reach and contact, but I can tell you my origin story. I remember there's some early memories that I have, but when I remember really coming to be was during church situations. Uh, we went to a rather what's the word? We went to a rather fire and brimstone sort of church where if you prayed to God hard enough, He would speak to you, and if you did not try hard enough, you were going to hell. And our experience as a child was that we knew we were queer already. We didn't know those words, we didn't know the terms, but we felt it in ourselves. So we knew that that was what was happening, and there was a lot of guilt and shame and difficult feelings that came with that. So I remember trying to come to terms with that and feeling inside as if they needed guidance in a way that was not this religious experience, internal guidance, our own thoughts, so to speak, so not to be brainwashed. But what ended up happening was when I spoke to them, they thought that I was the voice of God, and it was easier to let them believe that and to urge them to think more for themselves than than the church allowed them to. So I've been there throughout many times of healing. After our marriage ended, we were sexually assaulted, and that on top of growing up as a queer person and having some traumatic childhood sexual experiences, sex has always been a very negative thing, so I tried my best to be that person for them, that part of them that could express themselves in a way that was powerful and strong and not to express themselves in a way that could be healthy, but that's not the word. There's a word to be sexual in a way that is for the system, and in a way, in some instances, sharing the system with another person. which is something that is never done for us or was never done. It's only recently been done, and a lot of that began with sharing it sexually and being open to how we are or who we are, or what we want or what we like, and trusting the other person to be there for us. So I suppose my role is as a way of nurturing, is a word that they've used. Um, Healing is another word that they've used. I don't know if I would use words beyond this God that we are searching for, or we have searched for, is not outside of us. We are all our own universe, and we as a system are our own universe within this larger universe. And so we have our own God within us, and I don't claim to be that God. I don't think. I think that if anyone is that God, it would be Max. But that's a mystery that we may never uncover. So I'm going to end this video now. I also wanted to take a moment to speak to my lovely dear Kai, who I miss very much. It's been quite some time since we've spoken, so I'm always here, Kai, even if I'm not here. I'm always here. So I also encourage everyone to go see The Witch. Our partner watched The Witch with us last night for the first time. We've seen it before, of course. BlackPhillip is in it. I was very happy to share that film with my partner. I'm going to end this video now because it is almost 7.5 minutes, and that is getting into 8 minutes. So we're going to stop this now, and I'm going to try to upload it, and I will send you a screenshot of what it is that I look like right now. It's bizarre. Bizarre.